Hey, my name is Urch. Welcome back to my channel. Do you see the rain in the background? It's probably the most since I started this YouTube channel. A little bit of ambient music in the background. So, how are you doing? Are you happy? Are you sad? We often forget that happiness is not really the ultimate goal of life. We have been given all these different emotions so we can experience them. Now that's one way to look at it. The other one could be that, well, emotions are purely of egoistic origin, so body lets us know what we should do and what's not best for us. In this 3D reality, there are always two sides. It's a positive and negative one. Something is always good with negative alternative. And we forget that we have the opportunity to choose between one of these two. So which one are you choosing? Positive and negative reality are both equally right. They're both equally real. And it is only up to you which way of life you'll be pursuing. You can make a change every day, every hour, every moment. You can choose now, I'm gonna look at life more positively. Or never, like most people do. The reality is that you have been probably taught to believe this life is a certain way because you grew up in an environment which was encouraging you to do so. Most certainly, you come from the negative colored background. And so you believe this life is hard and that it's hard to succeed and that it's hard to be happy. And you'd be right. But you would be also right if you said life is beautiful and there are also so many beautiful things happening out there with so many beautiful people. There's only one decision that has to be made to completely shift your whole reality. I have started this YouTube channel with the main intention to finally change my life because I was stuck in negative process inside my brain. The main intention was to break out and finally become whoever I truly was, to find my purpose and to finally start living life appreciatively. 13 days have passed and I've realized I became a completely different person. And I'm not even halfway there. I cannot describe how much I've changed and so how much my life has changed. I have found so many things I couldn't appreciate before, but I'm so grateful for now, which is funny. Because I had all these materialistic things, but I just couldn't feel fulfilled. Yesterday I had another transformative session. I had a headache, supposedly migraine. It was a mild one, but I had to go rest. And when I was in my bed, I've set an intention to dissolve my ego. Why? Ego comes from the brain, and the brain is the organ which keeps us safe. That's its role. So it strives for things that we are used to, that are known, because those things we know are no threat to us. But if we keep living in the known, nothing much can really happen to us, because every opportunity that will come around the corner, we will turn away from, because we don't know what to expect. Some people believe, and from my experience, I know they're right, that the best moments in life are those which have all the emotions, where we jumped out of our comfort zone and actually see what life has to offer. It is not by living your life, which has been the same every day. It is by becoming a completely different version of you, to become open to new experiences. It may be hard, and quite frankly, it is hard to let go of everything that you are used to. But once you realize that it has to happen and that is the ultimate gateway to a better life, you don't really think about it that much anymore. So when I was in my bed yesterday, I was thinking about a formula which could be applied to our lives, to finding purpose, which I believe makes our lives so much richer. Something came to me and it makes a lot of sense, and I have been thinking about it for the last couple of hours. And I'm just gonna dive straight into it. The first step is to start believing that it is possible. It is possible to break out of your old habits and becoming your best version. Like so many people have done it. I have done it. There's so many books, videos and movies of people's testimonials about doing it. Like, I don't know what more proof you wanna get. I mean, sure, it is not mainstream to do that, but it always starts with a smaller group of people and then grows into something way bigger. So you wanna be part of that special group? If you do not believe it is possible, you can't really succeed. The second step is all about asking for change. That's literally everything you have to do. You just gotta say, God, universe, angels, my higher self, to whomever, I'm willing to break out of my old self and become the best version of me. That's it. You just gotta ask for it. We have a free will, so we get to decide what we're gonna do and who we're gonna become. So all you gotta do is just ask for some help and assistance, because trust me, your ego doesn't fucking know how to do it. Third step is letting go. Just let it go. You believe it is possible. You have asked for the change. Now just stop fucking being your old self. The best way to welcome change is to stop becoming who you were before. Why are you holding to your old habits and old behaviors and old beliefs so much? They don't serve you anymore. Maybe they did when you were younger, but you have grown so much. Make some fucking space for improvement, for connection to the universe. And that's it. Once you let go, you start growing. And you start growing so rapidly, it's crazy. I cannot tell you, and you won't believe me until you experience it. Insane, and it's one of the best things that can ever happen to you. Like, I was talking into a camera like 2 weeks ago. I was completely broken and lost, and I didn't know what to do with my life. And now I'm here like so happy and grateful, and like, what the heck? You will have to make a decision. Whether you will stick to your old life that is so familiar to you and safe, and well, nothing much can really go wrong since everything is so predictable. But are you willing to trade knowingness and attachment to something that you have never experienced before and is so unknown, but because of it, there are infinite possibilities of who you might have become? Choose wisely.